Almost live from Chilliwack, it's Chilliwack Tonight. Join Berris and Geoff and their special guests, Paula DeWit of the Chilliwack Symphony, Nancy Cigar with Tales from the Quarantine, the boys from In the Before Times, and special musical guest, Andrew Christopher. And now, Chilliwack Tonight!
Wasting away, watching clouds float by my window.
Chilliwack Tonight. All right, welcome back.
Can you believe we're back?
I can barely believe we're back. It's amazing. What a great first week we had. So much viewer mail that came up. Okay, I got to stop.
Yeah, stop with that. We got no viewer mail.
We got no viewer mail. Okay,
None.
come and clean. We got no viewer mail.
Did we get any calls? Anybody called? No.
I think we got a message on Facebook. I think it said, "What are you doing?"
No, we actually really appreciate it because a bunch of people did share, and
Yes.
that's nice. And so here we are again.
Yeah,
we're trying it again.
It's wonderful to be back, and some amazing feedback on one of the bits last week, In the Before Times.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Can you believe that?
We'll do
Hundreds
that.
of thousands of views.
Let's do that again.
You want to do that again?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
It was fun.
I don't know. It took a lot of inner fortitude to get that one out. I don't know if I've got it left. I don't know if I can do that again. You think you can do that again?
I think I can.
All right, let's do that again.
Okay.
I love it.
What did you do this week? Anything happening in your life?
Not really, no. I think I stayed at home, tried to work out some comedy bits. Wasn't able to, so that's going to be reflective in the show probably today. Just saying.
And then your co-host rewrote some of your stuff.
That's right. I didn't appreciate that. I didn't let him know. But I think he kind of got an inkling. He got an inkling. Yeah. I slapped him when we came to the studio. No,
So we've
wouldn't
got a show coming up tonight we think is going to be entertaining. We're introducing a new feature tonight. It's called Tales from the Quarantine. What else we got, Berris?
Well, we have Paula DeWit, who's the conductor for the Chilliwack Symphony Orchestra, and she's going to be introducing this wonderful little bit of social media she did, actually arranging a choir virtually with 9 different voices. It's pretty amazing.
And we have a recording artist, singer-songwriter by the name of Andrew Christopher, just around the corner tonight.
Yeah, so we have all this and much, much more on Chilliwack Tonight!
Tales from the Quarantine with Nancy Cigar.
What did you just call me? Did you call me Nancy Cigar? I've been called many different names during the years. Somebody once called me Nancy Piano, like that is.
Tales from the Quarantine with Nancy Cigar.
Right now, Paula DeWit, who's conductor for the Chilliwack Symphony Orchestra. Welcome to the show, Paula.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
It's nice to have you. Normally, you would be probably rehearsing right now for some major show or something, but you're not. You're at home.
Well, our last concert we did was March the 7th, and after that, everything was shut down and couldn't have audiences larger than 250, and then they changed it to audiences larger than 100. And now the Cultural Center and all of the different theaters, it's all shut down pretty much worldwide.
Yeah, it's tough times now for a creative. Tell us a little bit about home life.
Mostly self-isolation, but I have been doing a few music arrangements for a BC hospital, children's hospital fundraiser. And I've been doing a couple of virtual choir videos and playing trumpet with another group for a video. But the big project that we just did was a virtual choir with my a cappella group, Bella Voce. We took a track that we had just done on March 7th, and we would play that back through headphones. Each person is at their own house with their headphones on, and they would sing their part into their iPhone or whatever cell phone they had. Mm-hmm. And then they would send that recording over to me, and I would give it to my good friend who is an editor. And through that, he would take the graphics and the sound and create the video as though we were all one choir on a screen, but in reality, we were all singing from our houses. After doing this video and getting the great feedback that we did, we've decided we're going to do another one. So we're going to open it up to the whole wide world. I don't know who will apply, but it'd be wonderful just to have all these different entries come from all over. And we're going to be doing a piece called Ubi Caritas, which is about love. So universal language of love, and it's from a living composer. So it's going to be fun. And we got permission from him, the composer and the publisher, to go ahead and do it. So I'm hoping that that'll take off and we'll get lots of fun.
The piece that we're about to hear, what's that called?
Lay a Garland.
Lay a Garland. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to hear Lay a Garland from Bella Voce. And Paula, I just want to thank you for being on the show, and I want you to promise to come back to Chilliwack Tonight once you've finished your new project, your new global project, okay?
That would be wonderful. I would love to do that.
Thank you so much for being on the show. All right.
Well, thank you for having me.
In the before times, my children would ask me, "Daddy, what can I be when I grow up?" And I would say, "Anything you desire, as long as you stay in school, study hard, and do your best." Now, when they ask me, I say, "Go get me a beer."
In the before times, we used to shop Amazon only for things we couldn't buy in town. Now, we shop Amazon to see if the Ring doorbell still works.
In the before times, in the morning, I used to shower, shave, and get dressed in a suit, tie, and pocket puff.
Now, pants are optional at my Zoom conference call.
In the before times, walking to get the mail on a spring morning was one of life's little pleasures. Now, it involves wipes, hand soap, and a biohazard strategy.
In the before times, Ken Popoff was the mayor of Chilliwack. Now, Ken reigns over the kingdom of Popoff, located in the principality of Lower Sardis, in the New World Order.
In the before times, I used to wear a scarf in winter, channeling my inner hipster. Now I'm considering wearing a scarf for potential health benefits in the summer.
In the before times, we used to watch Gilligan's Island for entertainment. And Ginger.
Marianne.
Now, we watch it for survival tips.
In the before times, we used to watch Netflix for all the latest movies. Now we've seen them all, so we watch
Chilliwack Tonight!
With his band Pardon My Striptease, he's played Carnegie Hall, New York. He's shared stages with Mike Reno of Loverboy and State of Shock. And when his band, his former band, Pardon My Striptease, released Andrew's song Pray for Lily, they made the top 20 in Canada's Billboard charts while raising $110,000 for BC's Children's Hospital. Well, please welcome Andrew Christopher to Chilliwack
Hey, Jeff,
Tonight.
how you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing? It's
I'm
great
doing
to see you,
pretty
man.
Good, thank you.
So,
Yeah, it's nice to see you too.
what's the latest? What's going on right now in your career, your musical career? I notice you're doing some country and folky stuff now.
Yeah, I play music full time, mostly cover gigs, playing at bars and weddings and parties. And my original music, Parliament of Owls, we'd have kind of a folk rock, sometimes country sounding original music. And that's that's a big part of my life, still writing and working with my songwriting partner Jamie, who moved over to the island. But as far as full-time work goes, I play out at bars and pubs and parties and try and get everybody dancing. It's a fun time.
And there's none of that going on now. It's you and your family holed up at home. How's that working out?
Yeah, we are. 3 kids, me and my wife's grandma live in the house, and so it's you'd think we have a lot of time to get stuff done, but it's pretty much keeping the kids busy.
So I've been watching a bit. You've been doing a bit of that on your social media, on your Facebook, and what are you doing to make that work for you? I mean, do you have any advice for other parents in the same situation?
We are trying to do a couple hours of school in the morning, but I'm a pretty firm believer that if that's not going well, then take a break, maybe take the rest of the day off, and just make sure you're really engaging with your kids and helping them have fun, because it's a really hard time for them too. Parents are struggling, but think about a kid who doesn't really know what's going on. They're probably having an even harder time.
So you're adapting to this new reality, and you're able to get onto Facebook and attract a few fans every. How often are you doing that?
I'm doing live streams 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, from 6:30 to 7:30, and I kind of do a different theme each night. And yeah, just trying to keep my online presence going. And I think in the long run, once things are back to normal, having an even stronger online presence will help my regular business.
Maybe, hopefully. I hope so. So what are you going to play for us tonight?
I'm going to play an original song from Parliament of Owls. It's called the Vacation Song. It's one of my favorite that I've written so far in my career.
Awesome. Take it away.
The sun knocks at my doorstep. I'm not ready to leave. I don't know if I'll ever be ready to go back home. tears crash at my doorstep. How could I ever leave? I don't know when I'll be back, but I'll be back, you best believe. And I don't know if I'll ever be ready to go back home. So you can't stop a train on the railroad track. You can't turn around if you don't look back. Now it's not about where you've been, my dear. It's where you go from here. The clouds were taking over, and it started to rain. Too young to care, with curly hair, and they just kept on playing. And I don't know if I'll ever be ready to go back home. So you can't stop a train on the railroad track. You can't turn around if you don't look back. Life's not about where you've been, my dear. It's where you go from here. Hey, yeah. A late night at the drive-in, she put her hand in mine. I could take it slow, but I know she wouldn't mind. No, I'm not ready to go back home. No, I'm not ready to go back home. Oh no. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That was awesome, man. Thanks so much for doing that. I really enjoyed
cheers.
that.
Thanks for having
That's
me.
from Parliament of Owls, right?
That's right. Yeah, it's available everywhere on all streaming services, Spotify and Apple Music, or on my Bandcamp, which is, I got to say, a great platform for artists like me right now. On Bandcamp sites, you can still sell music. People can pay $10 for an album, or they could pay $10 for one song if they want to help out. Or yeah, just the regular tunes are all on there at a regular price, and it's a great way to still make a bit of money in these tough times.
Yeah, I was going to say, how can people get your music live? Thanks so much for doing the Chilliwack Tonight, man. It's awesome.
Right on. Thanks a lot, Jeff.
And like he said, go to his Bandcamp if you really feel so compelled that you might actually buy a song or two for your device.
He's great. I saw him at TEDx, I think it was last year, and kind of a folksy country sound. Just, I loved he did a set, just fantastic.
I think it's really important that we find ways to support the musicians that have stepped forward, either buying their tracks or doing whatever, maybe buying a bit of their merchandise. They've sure brought a lot of entertainment to people that are on social media, particularly on Facebook.
Yeah, that's really good. I love how the creatives are now really stepping up, and we've mentioned that a couple times, maybe you're on the show already. But Paula DeWit that we had, she's in a completely different genre, but same challenges. Not having that audience, that paying audience that comes and sees the music that they love. Mm-hmm. It's not available anymore to them, so their income streams are gone. And they need to get creative and come up with different ideas and ways to monetize their talent, just because, they have to survive and thrive, hopefully, in these times. But it was great having her on the show as well. And let's get the name right, Nancy Cigar, wonderful lady doing that piece.
She's a good sport. She went with us and just
they took the direction and just went for it. Oh, really good work, Nancy. Thanks.
So that's going to be, we hope, if she'll be back, a recurring segment on Chilliwack Tonight, Tales from the Quarantine with Nancy Cigar. Geoff, I just want to say thank you for another wonderful episode, and I have like to propose a toast, in fact, to you
With
and
this,
to us,
nifty
and
little-
mostly to the crew.
Yes.
Because they're sweating back there and not getting the recognition that they deserve. One of these days, we'll have them in front of the camera so you can see what they look like. And just as an interesting side note, we work with John and Wayne. John Wayne. We work with John Wayne.
To John Wayne.
To John Wayne. All right. So next week on Chilliwack Tonight, listen to Don Lane. He's got who our guests are. So see you next week on Chilliwack Tonight.
Thank you for watching Chilliwack Tonight. Watch us next week, Thursday, 7:01 p.m. with our guests, Taras Groves and Bradley Jeanette with some more karaoke. And now, go wash your hands.